Leo, welcome to your general reading. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. We're going to do old school, traditional Celtic cross today. Very happy to do that. What's going on, please? But first, we're going to start with the oracles. Show me that Leo energy, please. Show me that Leo energy, please. Show me that Leo energy. What's going on for Leo? The Celtic cross allows us to put the emphasis back more on the individual. I could see aspects of love, hope, fears, career, you name it. You know, it's one of the advantages to the Celtic cross. What's going on, please? Show me that Leo energy. Show me that Leo energy, please. What's up? What's going on? Show me that Leo energy. What's going on for Leo, please? Oh, straight out the gate. Strength, that's you, baby. The Chariot. Cancer, you might have some Cancer in your chart. The Devil. You would indeed need strength for that, honey. There's something here for which you desire movement. Okay? To either get away from, move on from, disentangle from a devil energy. This could be internal. This could be external. We shall see what's going on for you. That is, of course, your energy, as well as, like I said, Cancer, and then we also have some Capricorn that may or may not mean anything to you. I just know that your energy is rather imperative, okay? It is rather imperative, and it's, like you, directional. The advantages of being fixed fire, for which you are. There's something here you would like to meet, take on, head on, deal with it, okay? Dealing with it with your full strength of conviction. What is it that ties you, holds you back, makes you linger in a space that you do not care for? What keeps you from your goals? What keeps you from your ambitions? It could be external, like I said, which is probably the easiest by far, because then you can say, that's the problem, right? But let's see if it's coming from within the self. Either way, I like the direction of your energy. It says, I know I need to do something. And so you do. Okay, let's see how it all ties together. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Leo energy. Show me what I need to see, please. Six of Swords on the split. Mental resignation to move forward. You might have some Taurus in your chart. What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please. Could be dealing with one. Show me what I need to see, please. For that Leo energy, show me Leo. Show me Leo. The Lovers for some of you on that split, wanting to move towards a strong connection. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Leo energy. What is going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Leo energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Christina. I'm an in-depth reader, which is my preference. My messages can often go upwards to an hour or longer, all right? I tried to read something to exhaustion, if possible. But there you go. And also, of course, take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse energies as it applies, always, always, always. Collective readings mean collective application, which means it may or may not apply to you, in which case check your other placements, or I'll catch you in the next one. There you go. Leo. Show me Leo, please. Show me Leo. Show me Leo. What's going on for Leo? Show me Leo. What's going on? Show me Leo. Current situation, King of Cups. What crosses you? The Knight of Coins. Your heart space, your most developed heart space, it's there. And it's lovely. King of Cups is our most emotionally mature energy. It says, I want to love and to be loved. I know my feeling. I know what I want from my heart. I know what I want to experience in this life. But there's a Knight of Coin crossing it. Okay, you might have some Earth in your chart. It's a slow-growing process, your heart space. We're going to see why. Okay? Now, unseen influences. The Seven of Pentacles. Time delays. Seven of Pentacles. The reflection of memories for some of you. Okay? Something of the past that keeps you from moving your heart space forward in a way that's, well, forward. It could be that there's a stagnation here. Like, you know you have a big heart and you know you have big love energy, but for some reason it's a place in stagnation. Unseen influences. It could be someone surrounding you. However, that's also in the Seven of Pentacles. It may not be you. We need to keep going. The relevant past. The Queen of Wands. Fiery, intensive passionate, creative. Your experiences with passion in the past might be influencing you in present day. Okay, now it could be that you're dealing with some Aries, Leo, Sag energy for sure. But it could be that your experiences in the past with passion in particular have led you into a place of being slow-going, distrustful, or your passionate energy as you have experienced it may not have led to the most fulfilling heart space. Okay, we'll see. We're going to see how this all ties together. What is exiting? Sorry, I have to do this in reverse. And that's hard for me to imagine the reverse image of this, because I read the cards, I put them down in the direction where you can see them, not in my direction. Okay. So I have to think about it. I have to do this reverse imaging in my mind, which drives me crazy. Okay, so what is exiting? 7 of Cups. Options in love. You're giving up on some particular avenues for love. Some aren't viable. Some of you want to give up on the fantasy as well. 7 of Cups is also fantasy. We often forget that in tarot. Want to exit a place of fantasy and into reality. Or some of these cups, the things that you want to experience or do, may not be feasible in your estimation. There are some things, some love options. Some people for whom you've had shared cups with might be exiting or on their way out. We'll see. We'll see. The near future. 2 of Wands, decision to make. I agree. I agree. Okay. Let's keep going. I gotta do this in the reverse. Sorry. Your strengths, 4 of Coins, in your estimation, holding back at this time is in your benefit. That's interesting. For some of you, consider it a strength to hold back. And what we shall see. That's very interesting. Environment. Tiresome. 9 of Wands. Stress. Burdens. Chronic behaviors. Things not working out. Exhaustion. 9 of Wands. Always having to hold back. Having to hold back. Having to hold back. Having to hold back. You're tired. You're exhausted. But you consider it a strength. Holding back from what? Holding back from something, chronically so, has exhausted you. But you think it's a strength. We'll see. It's very curious. Hopes and fears. That you might be putting up a resistance for nothing. Are you fighting unnecessarily? Or do you think you're fighting for a good cause? That 7 of Wands tells me a lot. Hopes and fears. Am I fighting unnecessarily? Will there be a payout to this? Possibly. Outcome is the Lovers. Outcome is the Lovers. Holding back and refraining. Timing may not be right. So if you want the timing to be right, outcome is Lovers. Strong connection here. Oh, Leo, this is interesting. Some of you might have some Virgo in your chart. Healing as the underlying. Temperance, double healing. Virgo, Sag. There's massive healing here that needs to occur before you can move on. Or, I want to know what it is that you're fighting so hard to keep, or refrain from, or waiting for the timing to be right. We shall see. We shall see. There are elements here of holding back, Leo, that I think is terribly interesting. A lot of them are self-imposed. A lot of them are self-imposed. I feel like you're trying to make up your mind about something or someone that I have to know it has to be more than passion. I have to know that it's more than passion. I have to. I have a big heart space, and so you do. But I have to know that it's more than passion. Let's see. I want to know what that binding element is, because there's so much strength of conviction in your will, Leo. So much strength of conviction in your will to move forward in a way that's loving and open, strong. but it needs to be for the right reasons. It has to be more than just passion, yes? A lot of resistance here. A lot of resistance here. I understand and appreciate that concept. It has to be worth it. I completely understand. I'm very curious about some of these timing aspects I'm seeing. Very curious. Let's get into it. Let's see if we can make sense of this. First, your King of Cups. Show me. Which one, please? Which one, please? This one, yes, but not yet. This one. Show me this King of Cups, please, for Leo. Part of you just wishes to be the Fool, take off, and there's that Queen of Wands again. Strong sense to open a new chapter. One that you're fired up about, but something about that Queen of Wands energy in the past has made you quite leery. And yet, there is a sense here of inspiration and hope. What's going on, please? You don't want it to be false hope. You don't want it to be false fire, false passion, false inspiration, false determination. You do want it to be correct. You've been led astray by your passions before. You know what it is to burn bright for something or someone and get burned by it. There is a decision to make. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me this King of Cups. There they are again, and you. Show me this heart space, please, for Leo. Show me this heart space, please, for Leo. Show me this heart space, please, for Leo. Show me this King of Cups, please. Eight of Pentacles. Working on it. Eight of Pentacles. You're trying to compromise your heart space. Three of Swords. It's in a place of pain. Why is your heart space in pain? You're trying to work through it. Why? Communication. How so? You're struggling to open up to what it is that you want. Ten of Cups is underlying that. That's pretty, so that's what some of you are so exhausted. Some of you have worked so hard to be practical, to do the right thing, to be comfortable, but it's kind of exhausting, isn't it? Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands to the Ten of Cups. There's this idea of I'm struggling to find love in a place of comfort. My material world has often provided principles of grounding, right? Comfort level, nurturing, care, love, that kind of thing. But it doesn't quite lead to fulfillment. I thought it would, but it doesn't. Keeps you up at night. Some of you, in your current day, your King of Cups space, there is pain here with that Three of Swords. There is pain here. But also a desire in you to work on that, to expand your heart space and find your star pathway. You are making strides to communicate that, and not just communicate with the Eight of Wands, it's also action. You're trying to take strides in opening up that heart space and get it to where it needs to be under the star. We must remember the star is our individual hope in which it's very personal to us. Anyone can live under the sun. Anyone. It's extremely easy. The star's a little different. It's a pathway principle. You have to keep your eye on it as the constellations shift. You have to know what it is that you're trying to achieve and stride towards, and that's what you are doing, Leo. You are trying to make active strides in following your star, Aquarian energy. You might have some Aquarius in your chart. It could be that you have love, aims, and hopes and wishes and wants tied to someone of the star value. Okay? This could be a specific person. It could be your life pathway in the general sense. But I know that it's specific to you. Your heart space is very desirous despite the fact that there's pain in it. And I know you are trying to work through it. Grounding principles, I'm looking at a Leo, has often been your way of life. And it has been that way of life that also makes you realize that you want to feel more, as I saw in that underline. Safety is a wonderful thing. Grounding principles are a wonderful thing. And it is through these grounding principles that allow us to expand safely into understanding what we truly feel. And that's the Leo I'm looking at today. There's something here that means a great deal to you. Visually speaking, star overall concept for you that you are trying to open your heart space towards despite the pain. And in fact, it is these very grounding principles and work that have allowed you to understand that there's pain in there. And how can you resolve upon it? What do you truly want to see for yourself? What do you truly want to experience in this life? There's timing elements, though, that are crossing this. The Knight of Pentacles, show me. Which one? Show me this Knight of Pentacles. It's crossing you. It's a slow-going process. This is not an overnight thing. It has taken many Leos, many a year in their grounding principles to understand the pain in their heart space. And while that you have a certain level of comfort surrounding you, it is that same level of comfort that has allowed your heart space to open up safely and to better understand what it is you truly want. Now, they could be tied up to someone specifically, or this is your overall life path. I don't know. The star is very personal, as I said. It's whatever the star means to you. It could be far-reaching, but I know it's obtainable. You want to know how I know it's obtainable, Leo? You're communicating. So I know you're trying to achieve it. Continue on, acknowledge the pain, acknowledge the pain, acknowledge the pain. The more you can acknowledge it, the more you're capable you are of working your way towards it, making adjustments, okay? Continue to communicate your hopes and wishes or with that person whom you feel is your star. I don't know, but allows your heart space to open up more. Excuse me. From this Knight of Pentacles, it's a slow-growing process. Like I said, this took a long time. The star pathway does not happen overnight. We have to work towards it judiciously. And so that is also the Knight of Pentacles. Slow going, but with intention and plan. Okay? Show me that Knight of Pentacles, please. Show me that Knight of Pentacles, please, for Leo crossing you. Interesting split. I need to check that one out. Five of Cups. That's likely the primary reason why it's going so slow. You have pain echoing in your heart space for the star that feels that you've been denied and you're opening yourself up to it. Judgment. This is a decision you have to make, and it's slow going. Queen of Cups. But as you continue, however slowly that pace may be, okay, there is matching sweet mate energy here, so I do feel like it's tied up to somebody. The more decisions you make in conjunction with your heart space and not against it, allowing yourself to open up to the star, okay, what it is you want to see in this life and what you want to experience in it and with who, the more viable it becomes. But it is slow going, and this has been a steady thing. This did not happen overnight. This happened for a couple of years, okay? It's no easy work. When I'm seeing the star crossed with the Knight of Pentacles, yes, it's an unfortunate timing aspect, and it took many years of you living a certain practical life of grounded principles before you realized where your heart space is opening up towards. Again, it's personal, all right? Heavy water energy here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, all right? But it's beautiful, and like I said, this was not an overnight thing. For some of you, this has been a process for 2 years or more. Yes. Something about a cup you got curious about a couple years ago. For some of you, it's so specific. It's so specific for some of you. You got curious about a couple of years ago. Somebody's cup. How interesting. Okay. Excuse me. Unseen influences. Seven of Pentacles. Time has passed, I told you. There's a gentle sense of knowing as time has passed, certain things has become much more relevant and visual to you. Something about the stagnation that you have become aware of, the unseen influences, it's hovering around you. The Seven of Pentacles has been hovering around you for a while. There's a plateau energy that's been hovering in your space, your vicinity for a couple of years. It's the reflection of that comfort. I got in my comfort zone. And while I'm thankful for my grounding principles, it made me somehow more aware of what was absent. Something like that. Let's check out the Seven of Pentacles, please. Some of the Seven of Pentacles, the hovering energy, the unseen influences, it's been a slow going process, Leo, honey. The timing elements are so strong here. This has been unfolding for years and years. You might have some very strong earth in your chart. Or earth principles. There you are communicating again. King of Wands, your energy is trying to open up in a certain direction that goes beyond your experiences, your plateau experiences. Have you done all that? Yes. Have you accumulated a great deal of experience? I can see it. It's here. You're a very grounded, experienced Leo. These hovering influences, as the Seven of Pentacles, there's a certain level of plateau or stagnation that's been hovering around your energy for a long time. Exactly. Where you want to take action, it has been met with delay. I keep seeing it. And some of you actively have moved towards this. I don't want anything to change. I don't want anything to change. But did you though? I'm looking at a Leo who said, I don't want anything to change. I'm comfortable here. And it's that same comfort zone that made you hyper aware of time or reality or how much time has gone by. You living a certain life. The realities of time are so strong in this reading. It's been like this for so long. The plateau energy, that plateau energy in your heart space, while it is being confronted repeatedly with time, it is making you more aware of what it is you want to feel. Your heart space wants to expand, honey. So strongly. So strongly it desires to expand beyond your pentacle or material world. It's been like this. It's like you've been taking action for so long, but nothing seems to change. You've been taking action towards the same thing for so long. It seems like nothing ever seems to change. There's that Two of Wands of decision again. And there they are. It's a hell of an underlying. There's that Two of Wands, which we will be seeing more closely soon. When a decision is made to move forward in confidence, the wheel changes and opens to the Lovers with that Queen of Cups energy. It's beautiful. There's so much pain attached to either the stagnation or disappointments of the past. I need to see this relevant past as the Queen of Wands. It could literally be a fire sign, but it could also just be your passion, your determination. The relevant past is this Queen of Wands. Show me. The relevant past is Queen of Wands. Show me. Show me this relevant past, please, is the Queen of Wands. Show me this Queen of Wands, please, for Leo's relevant past. No. Show me this if you're new to my channel. I prefer it when they fully flip or hit the table. That is my preference. I like decided energy. Even if it shows me it's undecided, still, I want that to be decided. The Queen of Wands, relevant past, Seven of Wands. How so? Seven of Wands, blocking, Ace of Swords. Show me this truth. Show me this truth. The Moon. Many of you do not trust your fire. Blocking your true ambition, your own intensity, your own passion. Your own particular truth, where it wants to be and why, has been under the moon for a long time. Your own particular truth, which ties back to your star, what it is you want to see in this life and why, what it is you want to experience in this life and why, has been blocked repeatedly by your own design. Now, that could be a Queen of Wands of an outside influence. Absolutely. Blocking someone who meets those qualities of passion and intensity. Because your real truth was under the moon. Okay? It's easy to distrust passion. It is. It's easy to distrust passion if it burns so bright. But what it is and who it is you truly want has been blocked for a long time. either by yourself or someone else. But somebody's truth, real truth, Ace of Swords to the Moon, has been buried under the moon. Someone's clear sight of vision, their clear sight of understanding of the self and what it truly wants and where it wants to be has been under the moon for a while. Hence why I'm seeing such a huge emphasis on time. And I mean a big, just a huge, I can't understate this. And I can't overstate it enough. It's a huge emphasis on time. It's been a slow-going process. We take action towards the same, nothing changes. And there's something about that plateau energy, particularly where the heart space is concerned. I haven't felt something spectacular in a long time. I haven't had those big feelings in a long time. But this is my comfort zone. This is where I've been. This is where I've always been. This is what's changing. I need to see this devil. If it doesn't come up on its own accord, I'm going to dig for it directly. Because that's what I do. Now it could be an outside influence as well. Excuse me. Now, what is exiting is the Seven of Cups. Show me the Seven of Cups, please. This one? Show me the Seven of Cups, please. What is exiting, please? What is exiting, please, for Leo? Seven of Cups, please. What is exiting for Leo? What is exiting for Leo in the Seven of Cups? Ah, Queen of Pentacles. Fascinating. Okay. You have begun to see, there it is again, in direct reference to the underlying I saw before. You have begun to see that this option, Seven of Cups, one of the things that makes us happy, doesn't actually make us happy. The comfort zone. The practicality, because you've done that. Does it provide a certain way of life? Yes. Comfort? And you've done it. You've done the practical thing. You've done the comfort zone thing where nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. And it is through these grounding principles of earning money, keeping or maintaining a home, finances, home, family, community, friends. It is through these grounding principles of this makes me happy, this is where I find comfort. It is through these same principles of repetition and behavior and way of life that we have understood over a slow period of time that our heart space wants more. Something that is more compatible literally to the King and Queen of Cup energy. It's so slow going you may not even know how it's creeping up on you, but it's creeping up on you in the best ways. It is. It's become a focal point in your present day energy. Some of you have blocked yourselves from moving forward in your own passion and determination for a while because there's a blockage here of the real truth. I'd like to dig a little bit more on that particular truth, and I just might. The Ace of Swords. What is your particular truth, Leo? The one that gets buried under the moon. Oh, I can see you're tired of the day in, day out. Don't get me wrong. Your comfort energy, your day-to-day energy has served you well. But it is also every day a reminder of how things have not changed and that there is more to life. There's more to life than this. You are making slow but real changes in ways that are hugely beneficial to your love space, and whom it is that you wish to share it with. What is exiting is beautiful, and it's a reflection to the situation. I know it's a little scary, but believe it or not, Leo, you are headed in this direction where you're getting out of your comfort zone. Because all that pentacle energy, like I said, it did its job in providing its comfort, but it's not providing you love. In other words, that comfort zone has no longer a priority. You've done it, you've been exhausted by it. It served its purpose, but you want more. And by all rights, I have every reason to believe that there is more here. You're opening up to it. Strong connection. I see it. Oh, I see it. But what is exiting this desire, this fundamental need in you to leave the comfort zone? I'm sure you've heard the phrase, your comfort zone will kill you. Human beings do have a tendency to get stuck in habitual behaviors, the mundane, the day-to-day. Grounding principles are meant to serve us well, Leo, so it's not without merit. I know your grounding principles serve you. That's the whole point of having them. And it is through these repetitious behaviors that you feel safe. And you are most confrontational about what hurts you, what it is you want to see, and how this hovering energy of the same plateau, day in, day out, stagnation energy, it made you more aware of what it is you do want. And you are opening up to it. Beautifully, slowly, but beautifully. What is exiting is this need to get the hell out of your comfort zone. Oh, this is lovely. Two of Wands, near future. Dare I say, dare I be Oprah-esque and say Crossroads? Could be. There, yes, this one. Okay, Two of Wands, please. Let me see if that's still there. There it is. That underlying I saw. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Turns out, working for that comfort zone, that certain material quality of life, hasn't made us as fulfilled as we thought. But it served its purpose, Leo, I promise. It is through these principles that we find ourselves. One of my grounding principles is exercise. Okay? I easily 4 times a week. Easily. For about 90 minutes a session. I get in there and I burn it up. And I never have, and this is, I'm just trying to relate to you on a grounding principle, something I do over and over again, and it makes me feel safe. That's where I have some of my most explosive thoughts. That is where I have some of my most explosive feelings, is when I exercise and I'm safe to do it. So if I feel unexpected joy or sadness, that's fine, I can trust that. I'll let it happen in that moment because I know I'm safe to. And that's when I have some of my best realizations and emotional energy, is through the grounding principle. So I know that this has served its purpose. It's not without, like I said, merit or design. Okay, this way of life served its purpose to you. And it also helped you understand that you are desirous of more. So yes, dare I be Oprah-esque. Use your intuition, of course. Especially when you're feeling your anxiety. One of the best ways to shut that anxiety up is to just listen to yourself. Now, dare I say, be Oprah-esque. And say that you might very well be at a crossroads. Some of that Two of Wands, please. I do apologize. Our short winter here in Texas, which happens for about all of 2 weeks, has pretty much ended. And now it's back to 70 degrees and the pollen is waking up once more. And I am allergic heavily to cedar and oak, for which Texas has plenty of both. Two of Wands, please. Two of Wands, please. Two of Wands, please. Two of Wands, please. Lovers and the Nine of Swords. Some of you say, I cannot see, I cannot see. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Two of Wands, please, in that near future. Two of Wands, please, in that near future. There you are again. It's been a slow-going arrival to this decision. This crossroads, I told you. Your principles. It's kind of like, I've worked so hard. Why am I not finding love in my current situation? Why am I not finding love? Why am I not finding love? This was a slow-going process. It is through this life that you have established that you realized how much more you want and you wish to start over. This is not a friend. Three of Pentacles can often be reduced to friendship or acquaintanceship, of course. This is where we're showing resistance. On the contrary, this is not that. This is not the friendship thing. This is the I want to start over. 3 of Pentacles, go back to the drawing board. Develop a 2 of Cups bonding system with someone who I know I could have a strong foundation with. We must remember the 3 of Pentacles is the strongest starting out structure there is in building something with somebody. So starting over. Going back to the drawing board, the fundamentals, if you will, of love. You've been slowly working your way towards this. Like I said, all your hard work was not without rhyme or reason. And it made you realize where you wanted to be. Pacing aside. Pacing aside. It made you realize where it is you wanted to be. And that's all that matters. But yeah, you've been slowly arriving towards this decision. I want to go back, as it were, to the fundamentals of love. I can tell you've been withholding it. You have. Your heart space is phenomenal, and it's opening up in a glorious way, in a more, I might point out, specified way, again with that star energy. A much more specified way. Yes, there's pain here, but you are communicating to the world, I'm understanding myself, and I'm understanding where I want to be, and where I need to be, and what it is I want to feel and experience, and so you are. And it's under the King of Cups guidance. So I know your heart space is correct. But you do, and it also, timing too. It's not just your decision, it was a slow arriving thing. You were meant to experience this when you were meant to experience this. Okay? But yes, you are opening up, and it's not hypothetical. There is something here. There's someone here. Okay? There is someone here. I feel like if they have yet to show up, they will, but it doesn't feel random. I do feel it's a positive influence. I do. There's someone here whom you share a lot of things with. I've seen the 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups combination before, and it always makes me smile. Who had that? I want to say it was, oh God, I can't remember. I can't. But it's always a wonderful combination when I see those 2 together. There's someone here who represents starting over principles of new love that is buildable and manageable. I like that. 4 of Pentacles. Which one, please? Okay. Your strengths is that you're willing to hold back, or you've always known yourself to be a little bit more on the conservative side. You might consider that a strength. Let's see if that works against you or for you. Excuse me. Or you could be very good at holding on to your money. All right, there's that as well. And if I'm looking at that kind of grounded Leo that I think I am, well, that's a possibility. I know how to save. There you go. That's a skill. Hell yeah, that's a skill. Show me this 4 of Pentacles, please. Show me this 4 of Pentacles, please. Show me this 4 of Pentacles, please, as strengths for Leo. Show me that 4 of Pentacles, please, as strengths for Leo. And then also must remember, Pentacle is that which we can spend, so it's also time. Waiting for the timing to be right, holding on. I can see those timing aspects in you as well. 7 of Swords. Ah. You always thought it was a strength to refrain, didn't you? But you've always questioned it. I agree. The time for holding back is over. Stop doubting your strength. You're stronger than you know. It's a strength to hold back. It's a strength to give very little to something or situation that I feel I cannot have. That's why I don't manifest. Or I don't feel I can, or that I should. And the time of holding yourself back is over. The time of holding yourself back is over. You've always considered it a strength to play it safe, to hold it back, to be reserved. You've doubted that for a long time. The time's over. Time to transform. Death isn't just ending, it's transformative. It is time to transform your thinking. I'm strong by holding back. No. No. I'm strong by moving forward. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. Good job. Real person, real tarot, I also swear. There you go. I experience things too, as I experience them with you. My reactions are natural. And I promise you, Leo, that's fucking brilliant. I've always considered it a strength to hold back. Not anymore. Not anymore. Your idea of holding back is transforming. Environment. I've seen the Nine of Wands for you about 3 times now. Your intellectual side, your rational side, your Queen of Swords side, okay? King of Swords, sex irrelevant tarot, could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Rationally speaking, you've always kind of talked yourself out of things. There's that conservation energy, holding back, holding back. And that is exactly what's responsible for the strife. Play it safe. Know what you're doing at all times. That's the thing about love, honey. It requires you to be courageous. And you are. Who am I talking to? Nine of Wands, please. Show me this Nine of Wands, please. The environment. Stressful. Strain. Your surrounding environment, your home environment, your work environment. Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired? Show me that Nine of Wands, please. You are physically exhausted about the very little emotional investment. I agree. I totally 100% agree, Leo. That's brilliant, too. You're exhausted in your particular comfort zone. You don't want that to be an option, rather I should say a motivation for your love energy anymore. I totally fucking agree. You no longer want that comfort zone to be the basis for your love energy. This exhaustion, which I'm tying back to what is exiting, you understand me? This Nine of Wands, which shows what is exiting in terms of that pentacle energy, your comfort zone. You get so little from it. I agree. Your environment is tying back to what is exiting. You are exiting your comfort zone. You no longer want that which exhausts you with that Nine of Wands to be a supplemental recourse for your love energy. I agree. I totally 100% agree. 100%. It's exhausting. You get so little love from it. So little emotional investment. For the environment which you've worked so hard to create and make stable does not supply you with the appropriate love energy. I completely agree. Your pattern of holding on is changing. It's transforming. It is. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. See? Letting go of what... I'm not saying you're just completely spending all your money. That's not what I mean. What I mean is that you're letting go of the old cultivation processes. That which you used to cultivate without question over and over and over again. You're letting that go. You want to cultivate a new garden. One that has no boundaries of stagnation attached to it. You might have some Taurus in your chart. If this guy's signing off on that, I know that's legit. Yes, your spiritual energy wishes to be awakened too. It wishes to cultivate a new garden and happiness, not what you have been doing that holds you back. No, no, no. Oh, this is so good, Leo. This is so satisfying. Oh, there's that Ace of Swords. Emotional balance, happiness, family. partner, children maybe, dogs, whatever. Emotional fulfillment. What else, please? Anything else about the environment? What else, please, about the environment? I feel like there's something else in here. What else about the environment, please? There you are, your energy wanting to move forward. Some of that Nine of Wands says, what else about the environment, please? I feel like there's something else here. What else about the environment, please? Leo's environment, Leo's environment, Leo's environment. What else about that Leo environment, please? The Knight of Cups. Just gets bigger, doesn't it? Your emotional energy, your romantic energy, wanting to express itself more and feels that it cannot. It's getting bigger, as I've seen over here. That's a natural graduation of energy. So again, despite the environment, honey, you feel such a low-level emotional investment attached to it, and yet your energy wants to move outward. There is movement here. You feel your heart space expanding, and some of you, oh honey, oh honey, oh honey, oh honey. It's your environment. Oh honey. Don't. Don't do that to me. Come on. Don't do that to me. Come on now. Oh, God. I feel like every week somebody's turning to me. It's usually Cancer that does it. Taurus had me turning up a little bit last time. Oh. Your romantic energy, your emotional energy, you feel you have to hide it in your current environment. That there's no room to express it, either by your design or your environment or just the current situation or circumstances you're in, your best love energy. You feel you have to bury it under the moon. That for some reason it's not welcome. Your heart's so much bigger than you know, and you are learning that now. It took a long time for you to arrive at here. I'm sorry that you feel like your feelings, you have to keep them in the moon energy, that they're not reciprocated or appreciated, or they're not welcomed, or they're discouraged. I don't know. But you have a romantic energy here that's buried under the moon. Your environment, your comfort zone, which, looking at it, isn't quite so comfortable. You feel you have to hide your best emotional self. And the desires of that Ten of Cups. Hopes and fears is the Seven of Wands. Now that's interesting. There's that strife again. Seven of Wands, show me the Seven of Wands, show me the Seven of Wands. The hopes and fears, the hopes and fears, the hopes and fears, the hopes and fears. Show me the Seven of Wands, please. Show me the Seven of Wands, please. Hopes and fears for the Seven of Wands, Leo, 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 Leo. Hopes and fears, Seven of Wands, Leo. Okay. That you don't know how to manifest the hopes and fears. That you fear that you don't know how to manifest the Magician's in the downright. Or that your manifestation efforts will be blocked. How so? Why? In a Chariot. You don't know if you can trust your sense of direction, which you've pulled up in your oracle as well, despite the fact that you have your strength attached to it. It's not an absolute, honey. It's not an absolute. It's hopes or fears. Hope that you will get what you want, fear that you won't. It's very rational. You're moving in such a drastic way. I think that's a perfectly reasonable thing. I fear getting what I want. I fear not getting what I want. I fear moving forward. I fear not moving forward. Given your energy, that makes perfect sense to me. That makes perfect fucking sense. Why wouldn't it? Do you dare to move forward, or do you dare stay back? Because if you linger back in this, you already know what to expect. You've been experiencing it. You're in a place where your love energy isn't welcome, or it can't express itself, or you feel you have to bury your best emotions. yet your King and Queen of Cups energy, which again is not random. It does feel like it's tied to someone. Someone who represents the starting over principle of a strong connection that has the potential to grow. It's been headed in that direction for a long time. You're opening up to it. Your hopes and fears, then, are a perfectly rational reflection of that. Do I dare start over? What if I get it? What if I don't? Do I dare move forward? Do I know how to manifest correctly? What if I get it? What if I don't get it? So part of your energy blocks the forward momentum, which would explain a lot of the timing delay I'm seeing. I'm telling you right now, though, your heart space is in a readiness position. Judgment is preparing for you that readiness. Your heart space is being blasted open. I hope you're in a place where you can openly manifest. Part of you does. Part of you doubts it. But I'm telling you right now, given your strength, this thing about holding back is not working. I have every reason to believe you're going to override it. These are natural fears, honey. Do I dare go towards this? Or do I stay back and linger back? Do I have the confidence? Do I have the experience? Can I take possession of my own garden? Do I dare go after what I want? Let's see the Lovers as the outcome. Which one, please? I'm still feeling this one as well. Some of the Lovers as the outcome. 9 and 9 energy. Next September might be important. But there's the positive along with that negative, canceling each other out. Some of the Lovers, please, as the outcome. Some of the Lovers, please. Okay. Some of the Lovers as the outcome, please. For Leo, some of the Lovers as the outcome. Lovers as the outcome, please, for Leo. Strong connection here. Many of you are going to be tempted to hold yourself back. You have to clear up that confusion. Okay. Okay, honey, you have to know what it is that you want. Pursue your truth, the Ace of Swords. Some of you, that Queen of Pentacles energy I keep seeing for you. Seven of Wands is underlying. You are fighting yourself really hard about that comfort zone again. Five of Swords, it is what holds you back from your true sense of independent self, and it keeps you in a place of confusion. If you are strong enough to override this, there's the Ace of Swords, your truth, the same one that gets buried under the moon, the same one that says, I don't know if I dare reach for this. I promise you now, your concept of strength is changing. There is a strong connection here that your thing that you fight the most, the thing that causes you the most grief, the thing that's currently exiting and still tying up to your outcome. It is. What you're trying to exit and give less credence to is your comfort zone. Perhaps it's a person, someone that you've always known, or you kept a steady relationship with because it was comfortable, doesn't necessarily feed you emotionally, spiritually, or otherwise. This is exiting. There's a part of that same energy, though, that's lingering here, and it's whispering negatively in your ear. Hold back, Leo. Hold back, hold back, hold back. It is your Ace of Swords, the one that gets buried under the moon. This strong connection. Okay? Your energy is strongly tempted to stay back here in your comfort zone. It's telling you, you're going to fail, you're going to fail. And I see it in your hopes and fears, too. Do I dare move forward? You want to? I haven't seen this devil yet, so we're going to question that directly. Otherwise, your strength and chariot energy makes perfect sense to me. You wish to move forward. Are you going to hold yourself back? Your energy says it's done with it, Leo. Your energy says I'm done with this. Your energy says this thing that's always held me back, could be a person too, the person I stick to, again, Queen of Pentacles, heavy household energy, partnership energy. This person I've always stuck to, the one I'm terrified of showing my emotions to, it's the same environment and situation that I've been seeing that makes your heart space bigger, wanting more, to open up more into that truth that has been buried under the moon. The same one that keeps getting blocked. Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands. So are you going to allow this situation or this circumstance to dictate your truth if you can't trust yourself? You've cultivated a particular garden for a very long time, and it served you. But there's somewhere else your heart desires to be, and it's right here, and it's under your decision, under the Knight of Pentacles guidance. Slow going, but still going. And the more you refrain from it, the more your heart wants it. The longer you take to get to it, the more you desire it. And it is a new soul contract, but it's a strong connection. Someone who you have a lot of fundamental principles that you share with. So, are you going to hold yourself back because your energy suggests that it's transforming? Your energy suggests that it's tired of hiding its best emotion. So are you going to hold yourself back, or are you going to transform? Yes, there is a strong connection here. Very much so. There it is. The thing that holds you back. Show me this. Show me this, devil, please. What is binding, Leo, other than your comfort zone, other than a situation that does not feed you spiritually or emotionally? What is this? You don't know if you can trust your independent self. That Ace of Swords that keeps getting buried under the moon. Show me the devil. Two of Pentacles, Three Cups, substantial doubt about being able to bring this together. Why? Nine of Swords. You're overthinking. You're overthinking what your heart wants to do. Why? Some of you simply are afraid of change. I understand you're a fixed sign, honey. Some of you fear change. What if I get it? What if I don't? Do I dare manifest? What happens if I do? What happens if I don't? What if I dare move towards what I want? I don't know, Leo. What happens if you dare? Because I know this. Your current situation does not make you happy. Again, you might be dealing with Taurus. You might have some strong Taurus in your chart. Your spiritual energy, though, wants change. I know that. Because it's tired of this. That Seven of Pentacles, the thing that's been hovering around this whole thing. Do you dare embrace the new? You've accepted Temperance. Your stronger sense of self wants to heal in a direction that actually makes you happy. Your spiritual energy wants renewal and a new life path. You're feeling the call to change. Part of you still resists it, and it ties back to this environment that says, this is what I know. But I want so much more, but I don't dare show it. What if, what if, what if? And I'm telling you, Leo, whether you know it or not, your energy is transforming. The thing that you think made you so strong is transforming. You just may not even be aware of it, but I promise you, this was a slow-going process. And I'm telling you, your grounding principles have served you, but you currently do not feel love in it. Your heart wants to expand. And your biggest opponent, by far, is you. Your biggest opponent by far is you. I know what your energy wants to do. I know where it more or less wants to go. It wants change. It desires change. But it's like, what if I get it? What if I don't? What if I get it? What if I don't? This is something that you need to come to terms with between you and you. Do you declare your own independence from yourself and that which binds you? Or do you stay the same? There's a healing here of your spiritual energy that needs to take place. You have to commit to it too with that Hierophant. Your truth buried under the moon. Where are we on time? Oh, gosh, I wasn't. Okay, it didn't even occur to me. Okay, the moon energy, show me. Buried under the moon is your Ace of Swords twice. Confusion again about moving forward. What is this truth? Aside from the fact that you want love and you feel that you cannot currently express it. So this Ace of Swords, please, for Leo's truth. This pathway, this knowledge, there's a strong connection here, but you are resisting it. And you don't want to. There it is again. Insistence upon confusion. Two of Swords. My truth is, I'm not happy. Knight of Pentacles to the Four Cups. I'm not happy in my current state. That's under your moon, and that is your truth. And that's the Leo I'm speaking to today, so if it's not yours, don't accept it. I'm not happy in my current pathway. I have another pathway. It means a lot to me, and I'm resisting it. But I desire it. I want to transform for it, and you are. It's just very slow. What will help move that chariot forward is you accepting your truth that you are not happy. Knight of Pentacles to that Four Cups. You're not emotionally aligned with yourself or possibly the person you're tied to. It's your truth, and it's been buried under the moon a couple of times. There is another connection here that you refrain from. That's that practical side, and you're kicking in hard. You don't know if you can trust your independence in this. Your free will to make decisions. That's where the confusion is stemming from. That confusion is going to remain as such until you identify the Ace of Swords. Okay? And I believe you're going to identify that Ace of Swords fully under the moon. It's a slow-going Knight of Pentacles 3 or 4 times for you now. It's a slow-going realization that you're unhappy under this current Ace of Swords. Your real one's buried under the moon. That's the source of the confusion, tying back to that Queen of Pentacles, the comfort zone, or the person that you are currently connected to. It holds you back from your sense of self and independence and from what otherwise is likely a very strong connection. However, I insist transformation is taking place. It's just at a terribly slow rate. If you would like to speed it up, you have to embrace more of your truth. Okay. Anything else, please? That's more like it. King. Okay. King of Wands, that's you. Knight of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. In so doing, when you are able to further embrace your truth, your love energy will open up in a way that actually makes sense to you. When you are more commanding of thyself, there's your lovely energy, finally. There's that Ten of Cups waiting, excuse me, there's that Ten of Cups energy just waiting to happen. So, when you are more capable of being your King of Wands natural energy self, when you get back in touch with your fire, the one that you have learned to distrust over the years, that is when you come to your own. That same Knight of Cups that was buried under the moon or gets blocked, or you feel is not welcome, that's when it expresses itself in a practical, grounded way. Eight of Pentacles. It is doable. You can harness your fire. I'm looking at an experienced Leo. You know how to harness your fire. You just forgot. You haven't had much opportunity to express your love energy in a way that's been reciprocated, healthy, or even appreciated. In fact, it gets buried. You feel that your love energy is not welcome in your current situation or circumstance, or you've convinced yourself of it. I promise you, your ability to hold on or play it safe or holding back is transforming. It's just at a very slow rate. And when you are further able to eradicate that barrier, your natural fire energy and that Knight of Cups, again, is getting expressed, but in a way that's healthy and manageable. In a way that feels fair, balanced, and practical. That Devil energy is concerning. Part of you is afraid of change. I don't know if I can bring it together. 2 of Pentacles to 3 of Cups. I think about it a great deal. Yes, you do. You do think about it a great deal, but your spiritual energy as the Hierophant, as well as Temperance, needs to heal. Your idea of commitment energy needs to heal. And you need to go into a place where you can trust yourself, and that means getting out of your comfort zone of repetitive thinking and action. That plateau energy that's been hovering around this whole fucking thing. The way things have always been done, what you got used to, and what you have allowed yourself to accept. That has got to change. And so it is. Important time checks, please. Only significant time checks. Ace of Cups. There they are again. For some of you, June might be important. I've already seen heavy references to September as well as your season. Your birth season, July, August, and then rolling into September. Time markers, please, for Leo. Time markers, please, for Leo. Significant timelines only. Significant timelines only. Significant timelines only. Significant timelines only. For Leo. Oh, Queen of Swords, which in this deck is 13. Okay, so we could be talking Scorpio season or next air sign, which would be Gemini. Again, that would roll us into about June. Also, 13 reduces to 4, which could be April. And then also literal translation, and then at World's End for some of you at the end of the year, World's End. But also in the rough translation of whenever you make the decision to close the cycle, whenever you make the decision to open a cycle. '21 reduces to 3, which of course puts us in March, so I could be seeing references to March, April. I'm seeing heavy references to your birth season. 7, like I said, but for some of you, the literal translation is whenever you make the active decision to open or close a cycle. Okay. Firm decision. Any other significant time frames, please? Of course, Ace of Cups keeps trying to pop out. New love for some of you, October. Six, like I said, June for some of you. 7, I'm just seeing heavy references to some spring. There might be some significant energy shifting around March, April. I'm not quite sure what that is. I don't know, but it's there. For some of you, though, major shifting in energy, not until your birth season. Okay, so June, July, August, thereabouts. And then for others of you, September, October. There's that Ace of Cups again. There they are again. Show me this Ace of Cups, please. Show me this Ace of Cups, please. There might be a significant offer in a month. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I keep seeing it. There might be some significant tell of emotional energy in a month from now. So, yeah, that would put us in mid to late March. Okay, so Ace of Cups. Show me more about this Ace of Cups. Where's this coming from? 6, it's them. It's them. Okay. There is going to be some significant emotional expression, possibly around March. I'm not quite sure. But it does seem to be them, that strong connection. Very water-oriented. That person is possibly Gemini. Yes, there's that communication. Rather significant communication with that person, either March, June, or both. I don't know, but it's kind of a sizable expression. I'm not quite sure where it's coming from. There's that devil. There's that devil. Ah, ha 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 ha. Thank you for backing me up. Candle went out. There's, I was waiting. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this. I was waiting. I do appreciate centered readings where it's more about the person. Okay. And so it has been. It's more about you. I know that there's something here that you are tied to, and I finally saw it on a more specific level. Sun, that's you. There's that stagnation that's been hovering around this whole fucking thing. The plateau energy. Top out. There's that Two of Wands decision about that devil. You have to make the decision to break out of this. Be it a repetitive love attachment energy, okay, that you're very used to or very comfortable with but doesn't necessarily make you feel good. It could be a way of thinking that you're constantly bound to, where you don't trust your fire or your love energy, or you don't think it would be welcome, something like that. That is the decision, okay? It keeps you from your happiness. This way of doing over and over again, cultivating a particular garden that's not terribly fruitful, and it has a very limited top out. You have to make a decision, and that's where it's coming from. And Leo's like, do I dare manifest for more? Do I dare reach for more? Yes, you are. It's just slow. And I promise you, that which you hold on to and you've always taken pride in holding on to it, it is transforming. It is literally under your exiting energy. That which you've always held on to is exiting. It is not a viable option for happiness, and it probably hasn't been for a long time. But there is something here that is positive and light and warm, and it keeps showing up. There is real communication here with a very strong, viable love option, either in a month or maybe in June, possibly July, or all three. Some significant love energy exchange, however, might be coming up about March. Not quite sure when, but it seems to be there. This lover's energy. It deepens. It deepens. Someone who is a soul connection. It is a soul connection. Okay, that's enough. Okay, yes, that's more than enough. Leo, I hope this was helpful to you. Put in the comments as you see fit. There is work to do. But you have to trust the fact that a lot of this work has been going on without you knowing it. It's not incidental that your heart space is trying to blast itself open. That hovering of this is how it's always been and this is how it's always going to be does not suit you. I think you got used to hiding who you really are and what it is you really feel. Trying to talk yourself out of the Ace of Swords that you know to be true. Do I dare wish for it? I don't know, Leo, do you? Pray humor me. I think I know you a little better than that. Yes, you do dare. It's going to require more truth discernment, whatever this strong connection is. For you to acquire it, you're going to have to get more in touch with yourself and what it is you want. But it's there. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.